What's going on, guys? It's me, Miranda, and today we got a book review. I just finished reading Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. It was published in 2011. It is a science fiction book. This book is taking place in the year 2044. With the book, it kind of goes over an energy crisis. So a lot of people live in a world called the Oasis. It's a virtual reality. You don on headgear and gloves, and it kind of mimics your movement. The story follows along a 17-year-old at the time when the owner, or the creator of the Oasis, James Holiday, passes away, and in his testament and will, he leaves behind everything he owns to the person who can figure out the 3 Easter eggs. So through the journey of the 3 Easter eggs, they're faced with the villains, the Sixers. The reason why they're called Sixers is it's owned by a group called IOI, and each Sixer has a 6-digit number to represent who they are, so they are referenced as Sixers. So 5 years after James Holiday sends out his viral video for the hunt of his Easter egg to own part of his company is when everything starts happening and the first Easter egg is found, and everything kicks into high gear, a lot of action, and then it slows down a little bit and then it picks right back up. I'm not trying to kind of derail or spoil the book too much. I will say that I thought the author could have done a little bit better job in the descriptions. I've read a lot of books where it just submerges you into the story, and I just felt like I didn't have a real connection with the main characters. You kind of like knew what they looked like. I don't know if maybe it was hard because it's mostly taking place into that virtual reality, and so it's like some bits I could see it, and in other parts I couldn't really submit myself into it. There were parts at the climax where I didn't want to put the book down, but then it kind of ends abruptly, and you know, it's rumored that he's writing a part 2 to this book, so hopefully it'll connect better. But overall, while I enjoyed the book, I just feel like it's not one of those books where I would kind of read it again, and I would, if you can find it for a good deal, I'd pick it up. If you're into sci-fi and video games, it does tie into the 80s a lot with references between movies, music, posters, video games, and the first Easter eggs found. You know, they were talking about the Atari, a lot of different rock and roll bands from back in the 80s. So it was a good read. I just wouldn't say it would be one of my favorite reads. Like I said, I really think that the author could have done a better job in his description of it all, so you kind of submerge yourself into the book more. Now I did watch some reviews, and a lot of people did like it. Like I said, it wasn't a bad review. If you see it laying around or you so happen to stumble across it, I would pick it up and read it. I got this actually when I was a part of the Loot Crate subscription, so I got it for free. So I figured, why not give it a try. They did make a movie off of it. I have yet to watch that, but I heard the movie is pretty good. A lot of times, movies are a little bit better with the action-packed sequences anyways, but that is my review for Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Like I said, it's not a bad sci-fi. If you're not a huge sci-fi person, it's a good pickup to read it. If you're not a video game type person, you might not enjoy it as much as some other people do, but it was a nice little read. It did take me a week or so to read, just because I don't have a lot of time in the day sometimes to read, but hope you guys enjoyed this book review, and I'm sure I'm going to get better the more I read books and the more I review them. This is the first time I've really ever reviewed it, so if you have any suggestions on what to do differently or what I should include more without giving out spoilers, I would greatly appreciate that. If you have any books that you think I should read, drop them in the description. I know I just got a huge 16 to 20 book haul, but I don't mind picking up more books to read because I do plan on reading a lot more. I know I said the goal is for 12. I can already feel myself being addicted to reading books more, and I have been doing some other things a little bit less. So I'll catch you in the next book review, guys. Remember, whatever you'd like me to read, just link it down below and I'll check it out. See ya.